Stop being an influencer. We have officially lost the plot. Let's be so freaking for real. Us with really attractive inside and out people who were just being themselves and not caring about how they were being perceived. Hello everyone, it is I, Robert, aka the Divine Scorpio. And today we shall be talking about community. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about community is because recently on my For You pages on whatever social media platform that I'm using, I am watching nostalgic videos. I'm watching videos of the 2010s, like when music was at its peak for millennials and the Gen Zers, where the colors were bright, airy, popping, and so much and so forth, where the filters were used relentlessly. And then I'm watching videos from the early 2000s where people were having like the ideal like Tuscan mom era high school experience. You know what I'm talking about, with like the side bangs and like the Aeropostale shirts and going to homecomings and so on and so forth. And then back to the 90s where people are dancing, just being out in the street, expressing their individuality because they realize that they have free will and they can dress however they want to present. And now here is today. We don't have that little beam of light in our eyes anymore. We have officially lost the plot with community. We have transformed in-person community, whether it's, a fire hydrant in New York City on a hot summer day where kids are running around in the water, talking to each other, playing with each other, to now where we are having kids 6, 7, 8 years old who are, becoming influencers and who have an online community who don't have actual IRL friends. It's just people in comment sections that are their friends. And I really want us to ponder what community should be versus what it is. We unite in comment sections when it comes to canceling someone, but we don't unite in real life when someone is asking for help and we all look away because we don't want to get involved, aka the bystander effect. So, how are we supposed to fight the male loneliness epidemic? How are we supposed to combat the amounts of people who are suicidal, who are depressed, who have social anxiety? How are we supposed to combat not expressing ourselves and repressing ourselves to fit in, to be nonchalant? Let's be so freaking for real. We are people, we are humans, and there are billions of us. We all cannot be the same, nor should we all be the same. Because if we were all the same, then life would be pointless, life would be boring. We will never progress as a society because we will be doing the same stuff over and over and over again and evolving at an even slower rate, which we are kind of doing right now. So that's why I am posting this video, because I want to show everybody that it is okay to be yourself. It is okay to dance in the street by yourself.
Whenever you can go out into the rain, do not miss the opportunity!
As long as you're safe, be safe. It is okay to express joy. It's okay to be cringy. Like, I really thought to myself, are millennials really the problem with their cringiness? Or did they just have the childhood and adolescent experience to where they were given room to express their individuality without that much hate or criticism, compared to now where we are being looked, through a freaking lens and are being analyzed down to even facial expressions and tone. It is okay to express your personality without shame. Like, yes, it may come off across as weird, but okay, it's okay to be weird. That's the thing, though. Like, we have freaking Labubu's, which are, I think, weird, but like in a positive way, because it's not something that people would typically get. But here we are. Labubus are like what, the number one trending toy slash hot item right now, and I even want a Labubu. So it is okay to be weird because it can kind of pay off for you in the long run. So to close off this first portion of the video, I do want to say that let's unite with each other, and not let's not unite on Reddit. Let's not unite based off of hatred, but let's unite just to be with each other, because we are in unprecedented times where loneliness is so freaking expansive, and I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to feel supported, respected, accepted, so on and so forth. I want people to not only receive education from, an institution, but also education from each other. Not only on TikTok or Instagram, but with each other in person. Because we are people, we are human beings, and human beings are not supposed to be alone. We're supposed to have a community. And when we don't have community, how will we ever evolve as a society? Okay, everyone. So, my next topic is my experiences with community. Creating community from my own experience has been daunting, to say the least. Um, I have led a protest for gun control, and I only had like 10 or 11 people with me supporting this great issue. I also try to create community within the Black Student Union. Like, even till this day, I still so far get people asking me, "Oh, Robert, are you in the BSU? Are you in the Black Student Union?" I say no because I'm no longer in it, but I still try to create community. I did a Black Professionals panel. I've also led a clothing drive, and I also led a winter hiking bag drive, also a part with the BSU, just so that we can come together as a community to better more communities. Other experiences with creating community, I have. This is my first year ever doing it, but I led queer prom of my school at DePaul University, and even though I didn't have the immense turnout that I wanted, I still made sure to try to facilitate community so that we can strengthen the community on campus, especially amongst queer people, because we are in horrible times right now for being a queer person. And so I wanted to create a space where we can leave whatever the outside world has on us and just be present with our queerness and be happy and dance and let loose and wear the avant-garde garments and the drastic makeup, and just be with each other and be in a safe space to where we don't have to think what we are doing, how we are perceived is being weird. No, we are just us. And that's what I wanted for queer prom. And another way that I tried creating community on my campus was by hosting Slime Night. Again, with the nostalgic vibes from social media, I got influenced, and I wanted to bring us to a time where, it was okay to be cringy, it was okay to let loose and be fun and be creative. And I wanted that for my peers. And so I hosted Slime Night. It was a great turnout, and I really loved it because I got to know people's names. People were talking and mingling with each other, and people were bonding over like their failed like slime attempts. And it brought me so much joy because again, I really want people to unite with each other, and again, not online, not based off hatred, but just in real life, getting knowledge and experience from others. And I made that happen with Slime Night. Now, my own experiences with community as well. So there are two. Hopefully, they don't mind me shouting them out. But these are very two people that hold dear to my heart. Their names are Kaiman and Shane. They are both queer POC people who have created opportunities for the community. First, this summer, I really wanted to let loose and just try and opening up my horizons since this might be my last summer in Chicago. And so, Kaiman hosted this queer POC get together, and he went through like the steps on how he went to host this event and the cost and everything. Go follow him for that sort of content. Even though I was really scared to go to this event because I was going by myself, I met the most loveliest people ever. I had the most loveliest time. I was with really attractive inside and out people. I was with people who loved house music. I was with people who were just being themselves and not caring about how they were being perceived. Just being themselves, being their pure, authentic selves. And that's what I really loved from Kaiman's get together party. And I love that for him, and I love that for the community that we had in Chicago. Even people who weren't from Chicago, people were from Indiana and Wisconsin, came to this party just so that they can be within a community where they feel accepted, supported, and respected. Another opportunity that I got to experience community was with Shane. I met Shane at Kaiman's party actually, networking everybody. And Shane posted a story on Instagram asking their community to come together for their passion project, and I slid up. I was like, "Yes, sign me up!" And I got all dolled up, and I was with lovely people on the beach, in the sun, and we were just all looking so ethereal. We were so gorgeous, and we all came together for Shane in support of Shane's passion project, which hopefully I can share with you guys soon. But yes, the project was amazing. I loved how we all came together to make sure this project was cohesive and as supported as it could be with all the hands that we had. And I just loved how we were such a niche and small community, but we still came together in support of not only Shane, but of each other as well. We were giving each other tips on makeup. We were giving each other makeup. We were just talking about our life experiences and sharing some tea with each other. It was amazing. And those were my experiences so far with community. Now, lastly, I want to share how you can create community. There are many platforms that you can use. You can use Facebook, you can use Instagram, you can use Reddit, you can use Discord, you can use meetup.com. You can use so many different websites and platforms to meet up with individuals and groups of people. But also, I'm gonna say something that you're gonna be scared of. How about you start your own community? I'm not just talking about like, oh, let me set up a live stream. No, get off Twitch, get off of the internet, and touch some dang grass, okay? I mean, I don't know, host host a Labubu meetup. You know, the Labubu lovers and connoisseurs go to a nearby park. Go to a third place. Go to third places with people and just be with each other and talk with each other. Yes, you can post. Yes, you can make the TikToks and the videos and so on and so forth. But how about just actually like talking to each other and maybe asking each other, what's your favorite Labubu and why? Who has the best, dressed up Labubu? I don't know if Labubus, have clothes yet for like the actual like Labubu itself, but maybe like I don't know. Maybe you could do like a little like Labubu like fashion show, so on and so forth. I don't know. That's just something that came off the top of my head. Just do something unique. Like for me, I really want to host a paint in the park event. I don't know if I have enough support. Please let me know if you would love to join my paint in the park event. I'll make sure to get that set up immediately. But I need to know if y'all want to do so. But anywho, like I went to host a paint in the park event where we can just vibe, listen to calm music. It being during sundown because this summer heat, I'll be danged. Now we're doing this around like 6 to 8 p.m. or something in the park. But yes, nice, calm, chill vibes, and not only just being in our own spaces painting, but also just like, hey, maybe we could like share paintings and go back and forth and adding, different elements to each other's paintings, where we don't only have like individualized paintings, but we have paintings created from our community. Ding. Uh, Another event. How about you guys like there's so many other events that people are doing like I really appreciate the people in New York City or like in Chicago or like big cities who are doing like lookalike contests because that's how you create community. People are getting outside their comfort zone and dressing up and personifying themselves in the way of how they want to be perceived for those lookalike contests, and people are winning cash prizes. People are networking. People are getting, you know, you know, micro internet fame, and also people are just being with the people. People are touching grass. People are being with each other. That is community. Like we need to stop capitalizing off of community. We need to be with each other just for free. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to be remembered for how much everything was, how much this dress costs, how much this event costs, and how much you know, wine you sold at your community event. You know, you're not going to be remembered for how much everything costs in your life. You're going to be remembered based off of who you were as a person. And do you want to be remembered uh, off of like, oh, this person always hosted like overpriced parties and they weren't even that good either? Or do you want to be remembered as a person who brought together unique individuals for an experience that people will forever remember and talk about at your funeral? Yeah, the second one, right?
Boy, if you
right.
don't
So let's just be with each other. Let's stop with cancel culture. Well, let's cancel people that deserve to be canceled, obviously, like, racial remarks or any sort of discrimination or hate. But let's stop uniting and banding with each other and hopping on bandwagons that are going to diminish within 1 to 2 business hours or business weeks, depending on the severity of the situation. Let's band together to be happy. Let's dress up in a red dress and have your phone taped to the ceiling. And let's make a video about community. Let's get dressed up and go to Aldi and wear a lovely dress with a lovely yellow scarf with my hair freshly done and just be my authentic self and receive a bunch of smiles and lovely comments from people who I don't even know. Let's just be human. Let's stop being a brand. Let's stop being an influencer. Let's stop, having fans. Let's stop having supporters to an extent. But mainly, let's start having a community. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I am Robert, aka the Divine Scorpio, and as I always say, peace on earth.